Did the Dolphins get exposed? Are the Bills now back as AFC favorites? So many questions. I tell people all the time, man, as I've been saying in all of my football reactions so far, week 4 is usually where I kind of stamp how I feel about teams. I don't think it's possible to do in the first 3 weeks. I think 4 is enough, to kind of say, okay, this is what it's going to be. And when it comes to these two teams, I think they're both AFC favorites. I know Buffalo had a rough start, and they definitely did a number versus the Commanders last week. And then I'll say that they pretty much dominated versus the Dolphins this week. I saw a few of the highlights on ESPN. I didn't watch the whole game, so we'll watch it here. But, coming into this game, I think Buffalo knew they needed a really, really good performance because, their week 1 performance is terrible. You barely squeaked by, who was it, Cincinnati? I forgot who they played. And then you dominated the Commanders. Now, while the Commanders do look pretty good, they're not the elites. Like, Buffalo is considered one of the elites. So the fact that you beat up on them last week, it was kind of like, that's cool. This was the game where everybody was like, okay, this is where Buffalo needs to show that they're at least, if they're not back as AFC favorites, they're at least moving in the right direction. And Miami just had to show that they could hang, and show that what's been happening in the first 3 weeks wasn't a fluke. And I think both teams proved that. I know, again, even though I do know the final score, and I know Tua and the offense didn't look as dominant as they did the first 3 weeks, I think Miami is. I think both of these teams are good. They're in good situations. I think this is a building block for both teams. But let's watch this game, man, and see what happened. See what's going on here.
Yards a carry this year. That's just
2nd and 8. Josh throws it down the field. He's got his man. Who else but Diggs?
It's good to see that connection finally getting it going. Allen and Diggs.
Allen taken to the right, going to the end zone. And who else? Gabe Davis with the touchdown.
Of course, you got to worry about Gabe Davis as well.
This place is a buzz. High decibel level. Trying to quiet him to it. Down the field. Got Smythe for a second straight play. 2nd and 8.
I love the efficiency of Miami's offense.
Ooh. They almost got intercepted. Then on the rebound, it was a catch.
He did not catch that. He caught that?
11.
That's tough.
We call game-changing plays one way or the other.
That's tough.
You can see when the quarterback is
I'm happy Waddle played this game too.
It means the defense made it look muddy.
1st and 10. Bernard really had a play on it, like I said. Here he goes down the field.
Great throw.
There's Tyreek.
Of course, it's Tyreek.
15-yard line. 1st and 5. There they flip it.
A bit of a jet sweep.
To the speedster. Achane is inside the 5 and a 1st and goal. 3 yards out. Back to Achane. Achane's got another touchdown. The rookie.
Oh, no. I thought that was Musa. Okay.
What a great job.
Good drive. Good starting drives from both teams.
3rd down and 2. Got a man wide open.
Good decision by Josh.
Sherfield.
I mean, those were huge games. I remember getting so excited.
Pass play to Knox.
Oh, gosh. That's tough.
The first down.
It's embarrassing. But that's tough. Oh, good move.
Back to Kincaid. He's bouncing around. He's got 9 more.
You're going to see a lot of safeties back here. This is a corner. Another safety back here.
They're definitely giving up a lot of space.
A whole lot more. It's Murray racing down to the 12-yard line.
Well, if you're a Buffalo fan, or I should say Miami here, they're tired of them running the football. Now they're going to bring all these guys down in here, Jim, and say,
1st and goal.
Don't matter. Big push.
Across the goal line, still waiting for
I love Josh Allen, man. I just love the fact that I love the fact that Josh Allen he loves playing football. Even though he's a quarterback and he should try to limit as much physicality as possible, I just love how he looks for physicality. Of course, is that the smart thing? And a lot of people question his longevity down the line if he continues to play like that. But I love it, man. I love it.
Jim?
And it was good that DeMar Hamlin, I know he was on the kickoff for this game.
He just wanted to make sure of the ball. Lost it. And then when he got up
he
there,
almost dropped that. It was good to see DeMar Hamlin out there as well.
Tua looking down the field. Now flings it. Who else? He's got Tyreek open.
Can I guard that boy one-on-one, man.
So far with no
zone, whatever.
In the first quarter. By the two quarterbacks. It's Tua.
Great protection.
With
Tough catch.
Mostert.
Oh, wow. That was really a bad throw, but no way for Mostert to go up and get it.
Got an open man. Down to the 10-yard line.
That's a great throw on the slant route.
Take the snap under center. Look at this play. And they end up running it.
A little bit of a sweep.
Taking it home for another touchdown.
Great drives. Great drives.
Lined up deep behind Tua.
They're going blow for blow early.
He's got a second score in this game.
But I do know this is when things changed.
They're so fast. Their charter up here yesterday was set a record for the fastest flight from Miami to Buffalo.
They throw by Allen.
Different Buffalo team.
A different running back in Damian Harris. We've seen Cook, we've seen Murray. They both have contributed.
Great protection.
Now going deep down the field, and that's going to generate a flag. Kohu's over there celebrating the breakup.
Oh,
He's
wow.
not playing the ball. That's why you get calls here. You got to play the ball.
Oh, he didn't turn around. Okay.
Ramsey out.
I was about to say what happened, but yeah, you got to turn around. You do have to turn around.
And Khalil takes it down to the 9.
Which y'all let me know if y'all like that call. I really don't like that call. I mean, I do get it, but it's like, so what if I don't turn around? I don't know. But yeah, that flag really bailed him out on that drive, but good way to get it in the end zone.
Tua setting up a screen. Cut back middle.
Oh.
Ball's on the ground. Ball pops out, and a Dolphin is right there in the area to recover it.
So they were on 3rd and 18, so I'm going to assume a sack or a flag.
2nd and 6.
But
looking down the sideline.
Oof.
Diggs with another flag out.
That's tough.
He is able to get away from those two tacklers, and no one's going to touch him the rest of the way. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That is so tough. Y'all let me know where y'all got Stephon Diggs and the best wide receivers in the world. You know, a lot of people say that who he's going up against, and Tyreek Hill is number 1. I'm not mad at that. I'm personally a Devontae Adams guy. I just think his quarterback situation since he's been in Vegas since he's been with the Raiders is just terrible. But I personally think if you ask me who would I draft first in a fantasy league between the wide receivers, I'm picking Devontae. But Stephon Diggs is him, man, and he's been him for a long time. So y'all let me know. But that play right there, that's.
And they're going to take advantage. If you're going to play
that was crazy.
This is good.
That was tough.
Maybe the deciding factor. Who's the penalty on though?
Plays like that change the momentum of a game. So
no threat of a run.
Now it's
3rd and 1.
Here's Mostert in trouble, and the ball's out.
Oh.
Forced another fumble, and this time I think the Bills have it. It's the second time they've knocked it out of
So on a
Raheem's
big
hands.
Drive where they really needed to get down and get some type of progression, they gave up the ball. That's a momentum break. That's a momentum breaker right there.
Cut back, and Milano knocks it out and gives Buffalo the ball.
With Tua out with the concussion. 2nd and 11. Allen in trouble. He's decked back at the 35.
Good defense by the Dolphins. Need a stop here. Need a stop. Don't let them convert.
And now Allen deep down the field.
Oh my gosh.
Plenty to spare. He's made one from 50.
That was a great throw.
This from 53.
If he had caught that,
no problem.
Yeah, this game would have been over. You need to do something on this drive. You need something.
He is surrounded and goes down. You just talked about Leonard Floyd, Tony. 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
His 5th coach. Here he goes. Ingold is the fullback. Here's the give to Hill. Shakes off a hit. And then hops out. Miami 20 yards rushing in the first half. 36
good. Getting it up the field.
They got a 2nd and 6.
No turnovers.
Fires it.
You need some type of points here. You need to score.
You got the middle of the field if you want it here.
In the red zone.
Looking outside, going end zone.
Hell of a throw. Great drive. That's a great drive. And you need the defense to give you another chance.
An incredible play design.
But that was a great drive.
With his eyes.
And they went for 2.
Let's see if it's really fun.
Not mad at it. Let's see.
Puts it up. Knocked away.
Johnson
denied Tyreek.
Maybe good defense.
Do you know anybody else?
Even though it looked like Tyreek had it.
I think so. 1st and 10. He's looking long. This should throw it away.
Good protection.
Oh, look at it. It's Cook. Makes the cut back past Holland. He's inside the 20. And he's down.
Yeah, that's just too much time, man. That's too much time. But it was great protection. And Josh Allen, I heard Romo say throw it away. Josh Allen is not going to throw it away. So that's just too much time.
Ginkle, AFC Special Teams Player of the Month of September. What? Yeah, and he's got field goal good. Did I mention earlier that Josh is 6-0
so,
home?
Held him to 3.
With the help back here.
Still got time.
Down the field and intercepted.
But you throw a pick.
It's Micah Hyde.
Yeah, and with that, that's game.
Spinning out of one.
That's game.
And Smythe got enough of him to bring him down.
That's a momentum breaker.
Tua with his 3rd interception thrown this season. Number 64.
You're already down here.
And 5. Allen on the ground with the catch. And with the wide nifty move
that's.
To pick up the 1st. He got to his feet.
They just lost all momentum with that interception. But.
To the end zone. It's a touchdown catch.
Boy, they could not deal with Diggs, huh? Diggs went off. That's his 3rd of the day.
Beat Kohu again game. And now here's Tua finding Tyreek.
Tyreek is so tough, man. Oh,
Is he okay?
Handoff up the middle. You're not going to
he's still on the field. Okay.
They are. No, he won't even get a chance.
I saw that. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom of the screen. That looked like Micah Hyde on him right here. I think that's Micah. Look how he jammed him up front.
Handoff up the middle.
Or is that your Davis? Is that White? Look at that. That's tough. That looked like Tre'Davious White.
Just busted up.
That was tough.
Another play.
Tyreek really couldn't even get off for his route.
Deep ball time. Gabe Davis there to catch it.
Yeah, they just lost all momentum after that interception. That's tough.
Man covers, they alert it. Get people crossing.
Going to be a keep. It's going to be all the way to the end zone for Josh Allen.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, man.
Spencer Brown, the right
it was actually a good game. It was a better game than what the score may have portrayed. But Miami just kind of shot themselves in the foot, you know, too many times. But it was actually a pretty good game.
Can the sprinter take it the distance? There he goes.
I think, and did I hear that Tre'Davious White
Here they come.
tore his ACL in this game?
They end the drive with a sack.
I think I read that White got hurt.
Greg Rousseau, he's had a big game today.
Rousseau, I mean, this is a deep front.
There's the pass to an open
Great throw.
Ingold.
Great throw.
Showing some skill right there with that over the
That's a
shoulder
great
catch.
throw.
This is. Talked about
I love Tua, man.
For the end of the year, you got another one there.
Oh, watch out. Got to keep Tua healthy, too, because Daquan Jones is landing on him. Those teams
Definitely
came back
did.
with 1-5
He definitely put all his weight on him.
Could be 1-6 after today. And stopped about 2 yards short of Cedric Wilson.
Almost converted on that.
The only thing I know is I know nothing.
I said, wow, that's me.
We all can relate to that. You just don't know in this league. They will tangle again on the regular season's final week.
Hell of a game, man.
You don't have any
Hell of a
doubt these
game by
are
two
going
good
to be
teams.
right there at the end.
Again, neither team, I mean, Dolphins have no reason to hang their head. Again, it was a better game than what the scoreboard portrayed. But if you watch the game, again, Miami shot themselves in the foot a lot on really critical drives when they needed something. And, you know, they turned the ball over and pretty much lost all momentum. But that's also credit to Buffalo. Buffalo, they really got after Tua. So I think I counted 4 sacks. Really got the Tua. But overall, I think both of these teams are in really good shape. Really, really good shape. I don't think there's any reason for Dolphins fans to worry. And I think the Bills fans should also now be back to how they felt coming into the season as them being AFC favorites. I think this game really proved that they're back in that form. And yeah, is that the AFC Championship game? I wouldn't be surprised, depending on how the season goes. You know, who wins and who loses throughout the season. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I would not be surprised. Cincinnati doesn't look good with the health of Joe Burrow. Not really sold on Baltimore. Not sold on the Chiefs. They gotta get some receivers for Patrick Mahomes, even though they won. The AFC is in a very interesting position. It's just a lot of. It's still kind of weighing how things could go, but for these two teams, I think from a talent perspective, coaching, quarterbacks, talent around it, I think these are the most well-rounded teams. And it's all about execution down the line. And I think both of these teams, when it comes down to it, towards the end of the season, they will have great records. And, it's all, it'll depend who gets that number one seed. But I think they'll be fine. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the AFC Championship. But he just said they play again in the last week of the season, so that'll also be a preview to what's to come. So I'm excited, man. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about the Dolphins, how y'all feel about the Dolphins, how y'all feel about the Bills, how y'all felt about this game. And, what do you expect from both of them, going throughout the rest of the season? Again, I think both are AFC favorites, and you can't really go wrong with either pick. Really can't. So y'all let me know, man. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, peace.